What's going on? How y'all doing? Um, I'm praying for him too. That's sweet. What's going on? How y'all doing? How everybody doing?
Go get a soggy shit sandwich on your way to the hotel.
What?
Coward.
What is he talking about? The hotel.
But they're breaking our
I'm
tailgates, don't you know?
fine. I'm chilling. I don't know. I might go outside a little later. I'm trying to figure it out. It's probably the smallest crowd I've seen.
You ever corn deep with the wood chipper, you coward!
You coward. I ended that stream yesterday, and 30 minutes after we ended that stream yesterday, it went down. They was arresting a lot of people yesterday. Once that noise ordinance kicked in, and they told them the whatever law they breaking or whatever, and told them to leave, then they were kind of taking their time leaving. Then they came back, man, them police, and bro, that's the most police I ever saw. They came from everywhere. You're under arrest. God damn. Thanks for the footage. Thank Midwest Doug. Thanks for the $5. I appreciate it. I'm like, damn. I'm doing good. How you doing? I'm just chilling right now. I don't know. Probably try to find something to get into. I don't know. You know, maybe just go out by myself. Go somewhere by myself. I need to go outside.
Proud boy pieces of fucking shit. You can't put that on
Matter of fact.
This is fucking America. Fuck yeah. Fuck these assholes. Don't put that shit on Germany. And they don't
The damn bus.
I don't call them Nazis because it's like this is
You don't call them Nazis. Well, good for you. What's up, Steel? They be saying the same stuff. I be feeling like I'm a bribery. This frustrates me because it took two people losing their lives for reasonable barriers. That's a good point. I mean, I think it just got to be standard at this point with everything that's going on in America right now and how stuff seems to get. I think you need barriers. I mean, I argued up and down with Broadview about this, but it seemed like Broadview had the right idea out of anywhere else. Hey Jenna, it seemed like I don't know. You do need a protest area. I mean, I don't know how that work with the curfew shit, with the freedom to protest and your right to protest and all that. So I don't know how to go with the curfew, but it seems like you need all that stuff in place. It seems like you need curfew, you need barriers. That's just what it seemed like. You a fucking coward ass motherfucker. What's going on? How you doing? So they bury a little crazy though. So this got to be what Lance put the sign that like don't feed the animals, they'll bite or some shit like that, right? They got they ass across the street. Stay back. Rest of them still locked up. I don't know. They locked a lot of their ass up yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, they were walking their ass to the truck left and right. Yeah, they ass sitting out on the ground in handcuffs. I thought they were finna get BG. They weren't playing. Did you see Mercado accused Cam of stalking him? No, I know this. I know this scary ass dude then. He the one be doing the stalking. From what I see, he the one be sending threats and trying to amp people up to do something to Cam. It's crazy that people like Mercado get looked at like the good guys, depending on what side you on. But Mercado, man, sit his ass down. That was crazy how to completely encircle. Yeah. Hey, they had a plan yesterday. And I hate I ended the stream because I just got tired of the banging on pots and the noise and everything. As soon as we ended the stream, y'all, it started to happen. They got identified and let go, in my opinion. I don't know. Now, if they took them to the station and identified them and let them go, then that's something I can't speak on. But they handcuffed they ass and put their ass in the car. You know what I'm saying? You had been out there a long time doing your little thing, flashing your lights and blowing your horns and beating on your pots. I mean, when it's time to leave, just go. You've been sitting there irritating the fuck out of for hours on end. You know they just waiting on any little reason to lock your ass up. And then you just give it to them. It seems like people always want to wait till the police like, okay, you're going to jail. No, motherfucker, you had that opportunity far ago. Now I done got sick of your ass and I say, fuck it, I'm taking you to jail. Now you think it's time to comply. No, you're going to jail type shit. I know they had 2 buses there waiting. I don't know who put the plan in effect yesterday, what changed, who started working with who gave the order, but yes, last night was different. They started locking their ass up, and that, bro, easily over 200 police, unless I'm over exaggerating. But just seeing all them cops, man, it probably was 300. I'm telling you, they was ready to lock up a boatload of motherfuckers. And I don't know if you ever been to jail or no shit like that, but even getting grabbed and, man, cause it ain't like they committing no felonies, nothing. I mean, it ain't too much you could do to hold them or keep them in jail, no shit like that for, you know, noise ordinance or some shit like that. But man, just going to sit in the police station for a few hours and shit, that shit suck too. It ain't the end of the world, it ain't the end of your life, but don't nobody want to do that shit. Going there getting stripped down and searched and photoed and, man, just being in that cell for 10, 20 seconds, I don't give no fuck what it is. That shit be, I'd rather not do it. What's the largest show I have seen yet? Me too. Fuck you. Yeah, as far as law enforcement, for sure. Fuck you. My fellas out there with they coat unzipped. There's a sad state of affairs that barriers are not necessary. People should have the common decency to protest at a safe and reasonable distance without agitating and physical confrontation. But they don't. I hear what you're saying and you're right, but for the safety of everybody, you know what I'm saying? You need barriers. And, you know, that just costs them more money and more resources and all that type of shit. But it's definitely better than somebody losing their life or something like that. I remember how Broadview was when they first put that gate down. I mean, when they first took the gate down, or before the gate was up. What? I mean, the fence. Man, it just be going down over there. You fucking Nazis. I just think it's time for some new, whatever you want to call it, new insults, new chants. It's damn, same shit. Nobody likes you. It be sounding childish sometimes, like damn near insults like it'll be in grade school. Get from right here, don't nobody like you. Like once you get grown, don't nobody really give a fuck who like them. Like damn. Broadview don't cost a concrete barrier unless that protesters do. Yeah. The difference with Broadview too is that Broadview is a small ass village with a police force of 30 officers. You know what I'm saying? So Broadview got to take all type of precautions for their own safety and for the people, because if it's too large of a crowd, Broadview is absolutely helpless. It's got to wait on Illinois State Police or some type of reinforcement, because 30 officers, like, come on, man. That's with like your commander and, you know, that's with like the leaders. You feel me? Like, that's why Neil's fat ass got to be out there. They ain't got the manpower. It's crazy because I was just coming back from the gas station and I seen one of them dudes who be at the, I'm saying Chicago big, but it's small. People need to be careful. I was coming back from the gas station. I seen one of them dudes who was at that town hall. Black dude with the glasses was all in my face. Why you started recording me? Why you say you doing this? I'm walking past. He don't even see me. I'm looking right at him. He with his girlfriend, wife, or whoever. That's what I be saying. Like, I ain't looking to do nothing to him. But if I was, now look, you right here with your wife, just going to get some food. I basically didn't caught you. So it's like, you just gotta chill the fuck out. Sound like a spoiled little kid that was told no for the first time. There's some truth to that. Just getting on here, like the live, y'all. Appreciate that, Mama Bear. How you doing? Good to see you. Well, excuse me. He just talking. Going at Chipotle, bro. I'm looking right at you. You didn't threaten me and said all type of shit about me. It could be crazy. Anybody talk to BC? I need to message BC. What the hell was that then? Jake, we need to make a podcast. Where you at? You out here? Hello, hope is good night. Hope is a good night. Yeah, we are, but we'll see. What up with the fence? They put a barrier. Put their ass behind a barrier. That rebel may have gotten his phone confiscated. Who? I'm chilling the fuck out now. Haha. Enjoy yourself. Hey Jake, I'm good. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Mama Bear. I appreciate you. City was talking about driving to Minneapolis. We'll see what happened. He sure brought it up. He sure brought it up when I talked to him today. We need to go. We need to drive to Minneapolis. We'll see what it comes from it. It does give zoo vibes, don't it? I think that's by design too. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, how else do you build like a barrier and a fence where you're trying to keep people back? So, what's going on, Live to Go Fast? How you doing? So, I mean, I guess that's exactly what it's supposed to look like. Fuck you. Oh, hey. What the hell, yeah, roll out here, man. I know that hey, I would have been came out there. I just got to get a few things in order that's going on, but it's not gonna be long before we going wherever this stuff is happening at. It's gonna happen. So, you know, just gotta crawl before you walk. I ain't been doing this stuff too long, but we gonna get it where it need to be, and we gonna be on the scene. That's for sure. Yeah, you're right about that. No other point of a tall fence at this point. I mean, how they be acting, you need a tall fence. I mean, you know, in Broadview, they just had a little concrete barriers or whatever. I don't know. And another thing, I feel like they be putting fences and stuff like that down. They don't want it to be nowhere where you can sit, and that's by design. They don't want people out there comfortable, chilling on the barrier. Yeah, I'm ready to stay out here all night. They want it where you have to stand up, because they want you to get tired. They want your legs to start hurting and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's by design. I know that's why Broadview did it. They moved the little concrete barriers and brought them little concert-looking fences back there out. They want motherfuckers to have to stand up. You already cold. A lot of people got backpacks and got equipment on them and shit like that. So it's like, yeah, you're tired, ain't you? I know I'd be tired now. Can't sit on them damn barriers. And this shit go all the way around like a little maze. Well, people could bring chairs, but they don't. I know, right? Need to take me a damn chair. Once the weather break, ain't none of this shit gonna matter, man. You know what I'm saying? Winter play a big part in a lot of this shit right now. I never thought about that. Yeah, for sure. That's why. It's not illegal for them to put a chair there as long as it isn't blocking the sidewalk completely. Yeah, I don't think they care if they bring chairs. They think about bringing everything but a chair. Do you still talk to Cam, and what do you think of him at the Pentagon now? Much love from Sweet. No, that's cool. Yeah, I still talk to Cam. That's my brother, and I'm proud of what he got going on at the Pentagon. Keep going up. They bring signs instead of backpacks and stuff. Just no chairs. I carry a 1.4 pound. You have a chair that falls out in my backpack when I fish. I know, right? That's all it takes. You can bring a damn crate. Anything. I ain't dedicated to nothing like that because it's cold here. I can't imagine there. Fuck that. All right, these people show dedicated. They definitely have options for seats if they want. LOL, true. I agree. Would be so many more there if the weather was warmer. Oh yeah, when the weather break is on. And it ain't just on in one state or one city. It's gonna be on across the fucking country. That's why the government and then, you know, the leaders, who whatever the fuck you want to call them, everybody need to be taking this time right now in the winter to try to get the temperature down. You know what I'm saying? Try to get this shit in some type of order. Cause when it's sunny outside and it feel good outside, it ain't gonna be shit you can do. Go Cam and Signal Gate. LOL, yeah, even the damn plastic crate. I know, right? We did that all the time. My whole childhood, we a bucket, anything, exactly. We used to take crates, make chairs out of them, make basketball rims out of them. The shit you could do with a crate was endless. It would be a complete disaster if all this happened during the summer. It's gonna happen during the summertime. I mean, it was happening last summer. I mean, I don't see no signs of it slowing down, even though I wish it would, but who really trying to get it to slow down? We got no solutions. We just got, you know, got a lot of this shit going on. City, man. I spelled the damn word wrong. Sometimes autocorrect just do too much. I mean, tour is a whole word, so autocorrect changing it to your, it's like, bro, relax. BG, go your ass back over there. What do you think of Trump and his initiative to fight addiction head on? I hope they get new therapists. Most people use to cope with issues mentally, so they need good therapy. I'm saying I ain't heard nothing about that, so I'm saying what he finna be like people dealing with addiction and stuff. He finna make it easy for them to get like a therapist, you know, like deal with their mental health and that type of thing. I mean, if that's what you're talking about. I don't see how anybody could think that's a bad idea or anything like that. I think it get worse, unfortunately, especially with the temp change. I do believe at some point counter protests will start showing up. I do too. I asked because I've been there. About time homeless conference was good, saying more grounded than preventing no rhetoric, I hope. Oh yeah, that's something else we need to check out. What that was I think that was CNN or some shit. What he was on? I don't know. I got a phone call. Give me one sec. What's the word? What's up, man? I was playing now. You want to go to stop my crib? We'll figure it out from there. Type shit. What's your opinion on Tommy Boy? I watched him at the beginning, but I can't watch him now. I'm right there with you. Tommy ain't good for what's going on. And when I speak on these people, y'all, I don't know most of these people personally. I'm speaking on them from the work they putting out to the public. And Tommy in this shit for likes and views, and Tommy don't really know shit about shit, in my opinion. Can't really have a real conversation and really create no type of change or no shit like that. Humbly, Tommy is an asshole. I can't get with that shit. I've been stopped watching his ass.
Look, I've been given talking points, and I don't like reading speeches, never have. But my chief of staff did put some stuff down there already just to make sure I don't miss anything. So I'm going to be reading a little bit, and then we're going to open up for questions.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Tommy. Sometimes it be funny, I'll give him that, but that's as far as it go. Funny ain't what the fuck we need all the time right now. Just feeding the fire kind of guy, absolutely, and making money at the same time. Probably can't even fucking spell Tommy.
But we've made a lot of progress in the last few days. Marcos Charles, he's running ice operations here. Ron Scott, Commissioner of Customs and Protection.
Yeah, but Tommy is our asshole, so we accept him. He ain't like Jake Lane, and anybody who do accept him, that's fine with me. I don't accept that shit though. If it ain't helping, I don't accept that shit. If you ain't even trying to help, I don't accept that shit. Only thing Tommy gonna say if it's got an apple, it got a banana, or trans women are men, and for a fucking 10-hour stream, that's all you gonna hear. He was funny at first, but now he's just being immature. Exactly. Ain't nobody lame. Lame damn near a devil. Respectfully. Like, Tommy ain't, you know. In my opinion, Tommy is just opinionated. Jake Lane is over the top. I think it was needed at the time with Tommy, but if he educates himself, he will reach people. I think.
President Trump promised American people.
I mean, I understand people be angry, and I understand that the left be doing a lot, and sometimes it can make people on the right feel like they need to do the same thing. But don't ever get so mad at nothing that you turn into it. How Tommy act ain't never what a motherfucker need at no time. It ain't what people need. Can't hear the video if you wanted us to hear it. Why you can't hear the video? Hold on.
General Ellison, Mayor Drive, numerous police chiefs and sheriffs, and I have more to meet. I'll also be continuing the dialogue with business and religious leaders in partnership with Minnesota.
Can you hear it now? Did I change it? Let me cut up my desktop audio.
In my meetings with folks so far,
I ain't coming out to Minneapolis this weekend, possibly tomorrow. Last minute trip. Jake will sit. I wouldn't even want to be around Jake Lane, but I do it. But Jake,
who they don't consider friends and ministers.
I've been got out of character being around Jake
Lane.
Lane.
Fix problems.
Is that better? Still, can y'all hear that video?
I didn't come to Minnesota for photo ops or headlines. You haven't seen me. I came here to seek solutions. And that's what we're going to do. And we come a long way. And we got some good wins for the people of Minnesota, I think. And for the administration and for the safety and security of this city. One thing we did agree on, though, everybody I talked to agreed on, was that community safety is paramount. One thing we all agreed on was U.S. Immigration Customs Enforcement is a legitimate law enforcement agency that has a duty to enforce the laws enacted by Congress and keep this community safe. Like I've said many times for the last several years, even before this administration, jurisdictions that refuse to cooperate with federal immigration authorities are sanctuaries for criminals. Sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals. And endangers the residents of the community. To be clear, we did not agree with Minnesota state and local officials that they would be involved in immigration enforcement. I didn't ask them to be immigration officers. I'm asking them to be cops working with the cops to help us take criminal aliens off the street. What we did agree upon is not to release public safety arrests back in the community when they could be lawfully transferred to ICE. I'll speak more about that. I will highlight that the Minnesota State Prison System under the Department of Corrections have been honoring ICE detainers.
Hey, Sam.
And we appreciate that important collaboration, and we're going to expand upon that. That decision has made Minnesota safer, not only for residents of Minnesota, but the men and women law enforcement. Not just ICE, all law enforcement. Rather than arresting the same public safety threat, significant public safety threat over and over again, they agree to work with us to identify those people and remove them. I'm also pleased to announce I had a very good meeting with Attorney General Ellison, and he has clarified for me that county jails may notify ICE of the release dates of criminal public safety risks so ICE can take custody of them upon the release from the jail. And let me tell you why that's important. I know people are a lot concerned about the manpower that's been sent in law enforcement manpower. Look, I've said this many times before. I've said it for the last several years. Give us access to the illegal alien public safety threat and the safety and security of a jail. It's common sense. It's safer for the community, it's safer for the agent, and it's safer for the alien. Because anything can happen on a street arrest. It just makes common sense. And for the people that argue, well, we're a welcoming community because we want victims and witnesses of crime that are here illegally to feel safe to come to police without fear they're working with ICE, we're not going to talk to the victim witness of crime. There's no problem there. They should feel safe to come to the police and ask for help. All we want is to talk to the person that local and state law enforcement authorities locked in a jail cell. They chose to lock this person up. That's who we want to talk to, the public safety threat. So that argument is that protects victim witnesses of crime. It's a bunch of crap. Victims and witnesses of crime don't want the bad guy back in their neighborhood either. So great progress with the Attorney General and local sheriffs. And one thing, when we have these agreements, it takes less law enforcement agents to do the
Maybe
job.
that's what people need to start
One
doing.
agent
Get involved.
Can arrest one bad guy in the safety and security of the
everybody
jail
just wanna
who's behind the
protest
wall. We
those,
know we don't
yeah.
have weapons. But when you knowingly release that public safety threat, illegal alien back in the community, we have a job to do. We're going to arrest them. So we're going to find them. And what happens is now we got to arrest somebody on his turf. We have access to who knows what weapons. Now we got to send a whole team out. Cover the back door, cover the front door, officer safety reasons. Then because of the hateful rhetoric and the attacks on ICE officers, now we got to send a security team behind the arrest team. So what could have been done with one person in safety and security jail, now we got 15, 16 people out there doing it.
Here in Dallas,
I know that
Texas,
causes stress
streaming the
and pain.
protest.
So if we get these agreements in place, that means less agents on the street. More agents in the jail means less agents in the street. This is common sense cooperation that allows us to draw down on the number of people we have here. Yes, I said it. Draw down the number of people here. Because we have the efficiency and safety of the jails and the prison. Matter of fact, I have staff from CBP and from ICE working on a draw-down plan. What does that look like based on the cooperation? What does that look like based on how many targets we have left to find? In my meetings with Governor Walz, A.G. Ellison, and Mayor Fry, as well as state and local law enforcement, again, I appreciate they all acknowledge that we do have federal immigration laws in this country that have been passed by Congress, and that ICE is in fact a legitimate law enforcement agency charged with enforcing those laws. We're not making this up, folks.
I love his name.
ICE is enforcing laws enacted by Congress. They're a federal statute.
The city want me to go to this
That's
town
it.
hall with him. Let me see.
The federal government has carried this mission out
I'm
perfectly.
finna have to end it stream. He want me to go to this little town hall
Prison
thing with
City
him to see
City
what's
staff
going
and all
on. He just sent me his location. He like
Come
2
here
minutes
looking
away
for
from me.
officer
So
headlines. I come here looking for solutions.
guess I'm
I
gonna
do not
go
want to hear that everything.
go with him, see what's going on at this town hall meeting,
Nothing's ever
stream
perfect.
that.
Anything to be improved on, and what we've been working on.
and then
is
I'll be back.
making
But I gotta get
this
ready because
operation
this
safer,
location say he 2
more
minutes from my
efficient by the
apartment.
day.
So I appreciate y'all. I
The
love
mission
y'all. I
is
didn't know he was
improved.
finna come, so I got to
Because of
abruptly
the
end the
changes
stream.
we're
But
making in
I want to
training.
go up here see if we can
No agency
and
or
what these people
organization is
talking
perfect.
about in our area, see
President
what's
Trump and
going
I, along
on
with
and
others
stuff
in the
like that.
administration, have
So
recognized that certain improvements could and should
I'm
be
just
made.
gonna end the stream. I love y'all.
That's
I
exactly
appreciate
what I'm
y'all. And
As such,
I'll be
meetings
back
of
on
other
stream in a
federal
minute when we get to
law
this little
enforcement
city
agencies,
hall
including
meeting to see what's
CBP
going
and
on.
Other federal partners, as well as state
I
and
love
local
y'all. I
officials.
appreciate y'all. I'm
I have
end it.
conveyed the president's expectations
night, all
regarding
y'all.
federal immigration enforcement.
I'll be back
efforts.
on stream in a little while.